Yeah, hello.
Hello, I think.
Welcome to the blow.
to the to the blow.
I meant
To
the
the
completionist challenge. I don't know why my brain went to blow my cartridge.
Yeah. Smooth biddles.
Thanks. What an intro.
Yeah, Bottles, maybe at some point we should try to do streams that aren't completionist challenge.
Like what?
Fucking just game.
No, we'll do like random game streams again at some point. I used to do them with Steve a lot. And then we just stopped. So anyway, we're back here. I played through the whole game this morning just so we didn't have to watch another fucking playthrough. So yeah, even though we're gonna have to watch another fucking playthrough when I get to hard mode.
I was gonna say, I'm like, we're still gonna have to see another one.
Okay, great start.
Doing great.
Doing great.
Love it.
Love the progress that's
Leaving
happening.
the train station.
Yeah. I know the story. We... No. Quote, come here.
When you lose all your teeth at once and the tooth fairy is just like, send all of them!
Send... I like to scramble the fairies!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't care about story. Fuck. Why am I having so much trouble today? I was doing so good yesterday. I like to scramble the fairies.
So, hopefully,
Yes.
when I get home,
Yeah.
I'll have a nice, fast booting up, and very spacious computer.
Haha.
Being that I was expecting to end up with 2 terabytes, but like only sort of, because I'd still have almost all of 1 terabyte taken up by shit on my computer. Now I'm gonna end up with 5 terabytes. If we can get
Two copper pieces.
if we can get a fucking SATA cable. Otherwise, it's just 4 terabytes.
A
But
Sega cable.
Yeah, if I can get a Sega cable. Its only purpose is you plug it into a hard drive, and whenever you boot a computer, you go Sega. It just takes up space. Really, it's not really that.
Sounds like a Genesis. This message was sponsored by Nintendo.
This message was sponsored by SNES Gang.
Cave story time. This room looks familiar. Yeah, I wonder why. Quote. So, when you give the mushroom back to Quote, he actually fucking talks. And I was like, what? He talks? When?
I love that, like this. I love that before I woke up at 12:15 to your message saying stream at 12, and I'm like, well,
well, this is the end.
well, that's not happened. It's like, and then my brother, I got downstairs with my brother to grab like a Pop-Tart from breakfast. And my brother was like, oh, just person I was seeing. He told me he had a 4 terabyte SSD that he wasn't going to be using. And I'm like, well, my SSD should
Just
be coming.
the person you wanted to see.
I was like, well, my SSD should be coming today, and I opened the door, and there it is. There's not only my SSD, but my socks. That's
wow,
right.
that's
I got new socks.
That's right. I own socks now.
Yeah,
this is the post time skip, Pete.
Yeah. No, because before I only had one vaguely usable pair of socks left.
I only had one sock.
Because the other one, no,
oh god.
I only had like one vaguely usable pair of socks left that I kept like washing. And that's the one that you saw Steve place in the pair of socks that are just torn to shit. It's the term vaguely usable. Now I have. It was really funny though because I grabbed the box that said this is probably the SSD, and I grabbed like, I guess surprisingly small packaging. It was like this is my 12 pairs of socks, I guess. And then my brother opens the box and goes, "This is an SSD. These are socks." And I'm like, "Oh, those are my socks. This is the SSD." I didn't realize how small the SSD was.
Doink. Yeah, story, whatever. Knock it off. The 3 and 4. Do you think, like, how do you think these angels feel that, like, they're born to die? I mean, I guess everyone's kind of born to die.
I was gonna say, I was like, pretty much as good as the rest of us.
Angels deserve to die.
That was like
Oh my god.
against my coffee.
Weird. Hey, like, die today? Okay.
Dude, I got home yesterday,
Yeah.
and this is like, paranoia is still a little easy to get to me at times. Because I literally got home yesterday, and I was like, oh man, there's this pain in my chest. Uh-oh.
Do I have it?
Oh no, and then it felt go down to my stomach. I'm like, oh, it's gas.
Is that the Corones? Nope. Just gas.
Oh.
False alarm. What if the doctor just explained everything away to you, that it was just gas? Like, it was just like, doctor, like, I've had, like, this pain in my leg, like, I think it might be broken. No, it's just gas.
I realized my doctor was Harold Ramis.
No, it's just gas.
Just gas.
How many terabytes are those socks?
12.
Each?
Yes.
Or in total?
No, each.
Oh. That's pretty dope.
I can fit a lot of SpongeBob rehydrated in my sock.
Wow.
It reminds me, I pre-purchased it last night, and I'm like, well, when I wake up, I'll download it, and then I get home from Antonio's house, and I can play a little bit of SpongeBob Keep on Rehydrated. And then everything I have on my computer today, I'm like, I guess I'll wait. The fun part's gonna be when I get home from recording today, and I'm really tired.
Yeah.
And I have to then go under my desk and plug my computer back in. I'm gonna be like,
Oh, so you know what's really nice about this run of Balos?
What?
I'll show you in a second.
Hearing mixed reviews about SpongeBob Rehydrated. I mean,
It's SpongeBob.
I'm like, it's about being bottom. Like,
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't like a super duper amazing game to begin with.
It was good for the fact that it was a SpongeBob. Like, it was good because like
It was,
it's SpongeBob. How and then it's like, oh my god.
It was
It actually
Nick Games.
Yeah, but like even for like to put it in spectrum, everyone's like, oh my god, SpongeBob was really fucking good. It's like, well, no, it was really good for a SpongeBob game.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, it is fun. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I had any actual problems with it. Like, it's not Sonic Heroes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like this is fun, but fuck, I hated 90% of the playthrough. No, I mean, you can have a great time playing it.
I hate fucking Kelp Forest. in that game.
I'm
It's
like,
the worst.
you can have a fun playthrough, but just keep in mind, like, a lot of the good is because, man, for a SpongeBob game.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, here's the difference.
Nice.
Yeah, I saved it. I saved it this time. Not that I'm gonna need it.
Dies.
Immediately.
He just.
Oh, on the curly
Not that
playthrough, I
I'm
do
go-
one-hit KOs.
Not that I'm gonna need it. He just punches you. Suddenly it's Undertale.
I mean, this game heavily inspired Undertale.
You heavily inspired it.
Oh my god, I did? That's so sweet of Toby Fox to do that.
No.
Huh?
You heavily inspired the human named Undertale.
Oh, that's good.
But it's actually,
Everyone needs someone.
It's actually pronounced Undertale.
Shut up!
It's actually pronounced Undertale.
In some Western countries.
Or Undertale.
Undertale. Whoops. Just let me know when I get low on health.
I'll try. And what constitutes low?
Like, under 15.
Okay, thank you. So I was like, well, I look at 28 and I'm like, that's a relatively low number in other standards.
That's like half health.
I was gonna say, I was like, what's the standard I'm looking at here?
Alright, never mind.
Alright, here we go. Here comes the spikes.
Boink. Oh,
Uh-oh, stinky.
fuck. It's fine. It's not fine.
It's not fine.
Are you kidding me?
He detonated you.
Wow.
Alright.
Well, that's fine, I guess.
If I was your low on health.
Oh, thanks.
Could you imagine if somehow I was able to nail the timing and you still got the life pot? You'd just waste it. You'd be dead.
Yeah.
Anyway. I mean, listen, it's fine. If you can just do what you did there, it's just really, it's
fine.
just a
not,
reset.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's, I don't care.
Because we know that the success is a quick defeat.
Yeah.
And it's not like the success is a slightly shorter fight. It's
like
way shorter fight.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, you know.
Beep. 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 Beep.
Man,
I don't know why I'm a confused robot.
I really hope you get Kingdom Hearts next.
That would be so
now
good.
I'm just thinking about it because like I really want to see you fight. And really a lot of bosses in the game. Sorry, not Riku Rokuka. That's the second game.
Ooh.
Dark Riku.
Well, I did really good that time.
The Dark Riku fight is really fucking annoying. I really want to see you fight Ansem, final boss. Oh, Final Rest is gonna kick your ass. Chernobog. Chernobog's gonna kick your ass.
Have you ever just had someone spew gibberish into your ear for like 5 minutes?
Let me just say this to you. Chernobog is a boss fight. Do you know who Chernobog is?
Nah.
He is the devil guy from Night on Bald Mountain.
Oh.
And you fight him in Kingdom Hearts 1.
That sounds cool.
But the entire time, you are gliding.
Ooh, okay.
So the combat is ass.
That's good. I'm glad about that.
That's not entirely true. It's not as bad as the swimming. Oh, I can't wait for you to play Atlantica. Then when you get to Kingdom Hearts 2, I can't wait for you to do the music game in Atlantica. Not because it's hard, but just because it's...
The words?
It's, oh man, finny fun.
Finny fun, yeah.
Finny fun, baby. Also Donald singing.
Oh. Oh no. How could they do that? Why would they do that?
Japanese, I have to show you Japanese Donald singing. That's the funny one. Well, as soon as you play the 100 Acre Wood mini games, those are fucking nut in half. My coffee, my Jacksepticeye coffee is shipping. Yeah, it's coming by mail.
What?
By just straight up USPS. Instead of coming by UPS, it's coming by the fucking postal service,
Oh.
which I was not expecting. But I guess it makes sense, being that it's like newly started coffee company and isn't gonna have access to just set up UPS delivery, I guess.
It's just going straight from his house.
Straight from Jacksepticeye's mouth. He spits to a cup. It's coffee.
That's pretty impressive. Ugh. That was disgusting. Boink, 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 boink.
So,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to say. That's so.
Alright. So what, you know, we're gonna do the second half of our parts for Sonic Adventure Blindfolded.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to?
Noxinopolis.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What?
Seeing you leave the train station.
Dude, I hope that keeps happening for every character. Like,
It just becomes a running thing that keeps happening.
It's just so funny how spectacularly amazing I am at
Leaving the train station and then coming back.
Well, coming back is not the thing, because you say you left the train station, and I go, oh, I have to be in there, and I go back in. That's not that difficult.
Ow.
But it's really funny when shit like I spin dash around the train station, almost get on the train, and then just fucking dive fucking right to the door to leave. It's hysterical and
Yes.
impressive.
I'll give you that. It is pretty
Because
impressive.
at that point, I have no idea where I am, and I still find my way to the door.
Yes.
Or my, or the great moment of going all the way back to Mystic Ruins as well.
That was pretty good.
Especially because I could not get myself in the first time we had to get on the train. I could not get myself in the train for a while. And then lo and behold, I fucking homing attack right into the train and go back to Mystic Ruins. And I'm like, fucking what?
Who?
Problem is, I need to like actually try to like visual. Like I feel like I'm like panicking more.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm like, where the fuck am I? And it's
Yeah.
funny, but I'm defeating the purpose of trying to see if I know the game enough. Because
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going, I don't, bye!
You're just like, I don't know the game. Where am I? Who are you?
But, I do know the game. Like, I know the layout of the train station. Like, the only thing that did me wrong was, like, I don't know how big certain areas are. You know?
Sounds... What was that saying?
Sounds fun.
I'm thinking I might try me some blindfolded challenges. I might do some more. I might try to do Super Punch Out.
The big thing with blindfold challenges...
You know, because I don't have enough Super Punch
the
Out fucking videos
big thing
on my
with
channel.
blindfold challenges is that it's not fun per se in the moment a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's the payoff to, oh, you just gone back 2 steps and then we're laughing for 30 minutes about it, is fine. That's fun. But there's no visual at least on mine there's no visual stimulant, and on Bottles it's like you just watch me go in circles.
Yeah.
So there's a solid
Those are the points where I'm like,
there's a lot of moments where it's just pain and then payoff. So that's the and know that, you know, if you do a blindfold challenge, there's no visual stimulant. So it can be very tiring. Like, you'll just be very sleepy.
Oh, I did it. Well, it's gonna suck. Alright. Once again, warnings of health would be nice.
You're doing better on health than you were before, so...
That's good. Okay. I always have a... Because I'm watching him mostly. I always have a solid second of, like, where's my character?
Yeah. I feel that.
Because I'm watching, like, my bullets and him more than I'm watching myself. I'm just
You're
gonna...
at 17.
I know. I was gonna do this for insurance.
If you die, you get back with the life pod, right?
What?
If you die, you
Yeah.
get back with that,
Yeah. They're not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, they could have been like fucking E-tanks, alright? Like...
Yeah, no. They're not that bad. Okay. Open up, Buttercup.
There you go.
You see how much damage I just did in like 1 second?
Oh, I know.
I did like 1188. Alright, well that's that. Angel Island has not fallen. I don't know why, like, Sonic 3 should have came to my mind, but for some reason when it stopped, all I could think of was like Kirby, Milky Way Wishes, when you blow up Nova Star. Oh, I wish that was on here. Kirby Superstar. That would have been so good. Actually, no, it wouldn't have. I would have had to do the Great Cave Offensive. 100% get all the treasure.
I'm sad that Rechain of Memories is not in
The challenge?
the first 100.
Nah, it's just 1 and 2.
1 and 2. And then if you go to the second 100, I know Birth by Sleep's in there.
Yeah.
Birth by Sleep is not one you want to get to.
I don't.
Birth by Sleep
Here's the
it's a
thing.
good game,
Yeah.
but it's 100% it. You have to grind all of the abilities, because the abilities level up.
Oh, it's like Secret of Mana.
Yeah, you level up like abilities and attacks and stuff.
There was when the first go around that I had with Completionist Challenge just got canceled. Mostly because of Meat Boy. When I was doing Secret of Mana, I literally had like a 6-hour stream of me just grinding abilities to level them up all the way. And I'm like, time to podcast with Maury while I do this.
The good thing about Birth by Sleep, though, is that introduced the ability EXP Walker, or EXP Step, and then that is, for every step you take, you get some XP. And you can actually multiply that with like an EXP up ability or whatever.
Yeah.
So you get more per step. And then you can just run back and forth on Snow White's castle. Though not visually entertaining, you get a lot of EXP.
Yeah. Trust me, I live for exploit shit like that.
Game's fun. Birth by Sleep is, I think, one of the best Kingdom Hearts games in my opinion. Just because of that ability grinding, it makes grinding really fun. Because you don't realize you're not grinding your character, you're grinding the abilities. Right? I want Mega Flare. Okay, grind up to Mega Flare, and then oh my god, I leveled up like 10 levels while I did that, and it's like, oh shit. So it makes grinding so much easier when you're not paying attention. Also, it's D-Links. God damn, I love it. I love Birth by Sleep. Although, granted, if you 100% it, you gotta do Toontown shit, which includes a bunch of weird mini games with ice cream and shit.
So, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Where's the keyboard? I think the keyboard's like actually right over there.
I bend the cup down with.
Oh my god, it's Dr. Giro! He's a frog.
I bend the cup of coffee down with me as I get the keyboard just spills. Flashbacks to the Pepsi on my laptop.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm upset now.
What's left?
Things that I don't want to do.
Which is hard mode.
Uh-huh.
And
the Bloodstained Sanctuary speed run.
Okay, well, good luck. Which one? Oh, let's figure this out. Which one would you rather do first? Which one do you think is going to be more taxing?
Hard mode.
Hard mode?
Well, here's the thing, though, is what I'm thinking, though. Is that if because I have to beat the Bloodstained Sanctuary in hard mode, too.
Right.
If I beat the Bloodstained Sanctuary in hard mode, that'll make doing the speedrun so much easier.
Right.
because most of the stuff that you have to do to not get hit in the fucking
Is the
stage
stuff that-
is speedrun stuff.
Yeah.
So, and you've seen how like I get like around like 6 to 7 minutes with Bloodstained Sanctuary.
Yeah.
I have to cut off half of that time.
I mean, that's
To be fair, about a minute of that time is spent getting my health back. So, I just have to cut that part out.
I mean, hard mode it is.
Yeah. It'll be good preparation for Bloodstained Sanctuary. Who's
gonna
here?
Be a doozy.
Oh, it's G. Yeah, we're getting to the stuff that I wasn't looking forward to.
But we're almost done.
Yeah,
Good story.
you would like to think that.
Well, as in there's.
In challenges, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there are also the other challenges that I could do right now, other than the Bloodstained Sanctuary speedrun and hard mode. So I guess I'll do those.
Whatever's less taxing on you, because
I don't know, because I don't know what the challenges entail.
It's more of what you got to do is what's gonna be what are you gonna get frustrated over multiple attempts less at? What do you-
Probably hard mode, because I feel like I can make steady progress with that.
Right. Because that's what's gonna kill you more over time is getting frustrated over multiple deaths and attempts.
Yeah.
Not just how hard it is, just how
Yeah.
difficult it is to do it. Like if this challenge is really quick.
Well, the thing is
the
that
reset's quick.
well, the thing with doing the Bloodstained Sanctuary speedrun versus the hard mode speedrun is that even though hard mode is longer, there's more ability for progress to be made.
Yeah.
Rather than if I were to do Bloodstained Sanctuary, I'd just be doing that over and over for hours until I can get it to actually be fast. That, and I feel like I don't know the speed strats of that stage
Right.
good enough yet. Like, I have to watch videos, essentially. I mean, there's all this shit, too. I did the boss attack. I have to do the Wind Fortress, the Sand Pit, the Machine Gun Challenge, and the Nemesis Challenge. So I guess I'll start with the Machine Gun Challenge first. Whatever that is. Egg Race. Alright, I have the booster. I'm not used to having it now, because I haven't had it in so long. Fuck. I guess it's just an obstacle course. I was really praying that he would have died in time. So what does 100%ing Kingdom Hearts entail? Like, what do you have to do different?
Since you're going to be doing the normal run and not final mix, you only have to do level 99.
Of course. I have to do that with every, like, RPG, get
right.
max level.
Ultimate Weapon, which I think should be easier in normal than it is in final mix.
Yeah.
Because there's less special enemies. So the requirements for the synthesis of it are different, but you also have to synthesize everything with the movables.
Okay.
Which means you have to do a lot of item grinding from enemies. Specific enemies.
Gotcha.
And eventually, when you do that, they'll be like, hey, well actually, I'm trying to remember, because Kingdom Hearts 2 does a thing where you can get the Ultimate Weapon recipe early on, right?
Yeah.
Even before you might be able to even get all the enemy items for it. But like, you can get the recipe and that's how it works. I'm trying to remember if Kingdom Hearts 1 does a similar thing with recipes, or no, I think you have to level up the movables, and they're like, you can synthesize this now. I think, if I recall correctly, that's how Kingdom Hearts 1 works. I'll look that one up, but either way, that's going to be probably some of the most complicated stuff. Then, you have to do the tournaments.
Okay.
Which...
Are those just enemy rushes?
Yes, those are enemy rushes. However, one of them, they all end in, like, boss fights, right? So one of them ends in a fight against Leon and Yuki.
Okay.
One of them ends in, I know one of them, story-wise, you're going to be in one that ends in a fight with Cloud. Now, the thing about Cloud is that it is a losable battle. Like, you can
so, like, you can lose
okay.
it. Okay.
But, if you win, you get Sonic Blade, which is it's an attack ability where Sora just fucking goes ape shit.
Now, here's the thing. If I lose, do I get another shot?
No.
So that's...
Not that I know of. Although I don't know for certain if that's legitimately part of it because of that. I don't know. I don't know what Gerard did in his original 100% run of Kingdom Hearts. Because whenever I play Kingdom Hearts, luckily
are you kidding me?
Invisible Maze, baby.
Yeah.
Usually I'm well versed enough that by the time I get to the Cloud fight, it's not an issue. And usually because, so here's the thing, right? So Kingdom Hearts, from the get-go, when the game starts, you know how when me and Mom were doing our Let's Play, if you recall, Mom was like, pick the wand.
Yes.
So that whole section actually has a really big importance for the rest of the game. Because...
Doesn't it determine something you get later?
Right, so in the beginning section, there's two moments like that, right? So there's the questionnaire that you got asked by Tidus, Waka, and Selphie in the weird dream sequence in the beginning of the game. And if you pick all of the first answers, you get your journey starts at dawn. If you pick one of each answer, you get your journey starts at midday. And if you pick all the last answers, your journey starts at dusk. What this each means is that if it starts at dawn, levels 1 through 50 will come easier. Midday, equal leveling. Dusk, 50 through 100, or 99 will be easier.
Okay.
What I would normally go for, in the sense of 100%, is dawn. Because even by the time the experience slows down when you're at level 50, you're strong enough for most of the game, and can go to like the good grinding spots and just grind the rest of it out.
No. Oh, this is fucky.
Generally speaking, that one will be up to you. If you feel like, because you're going to have to grind level 99, you want to do equal leveling, that's fine. I wouldn't recommend dusk leveling, because the beginning of the game will kick your fucking ass if you're not strong enough.
Fuck.
That is rough. That just didn't look okay. But the other thing is that sword, shield, or wand thing. So what that decides on, right? So if you pick the wand, like One Has Me, you get an extra point of MP.
Yeah.
Throughout the game. If you pick the attack, you get +1 attack. If you pick the shield, you get +1 defense. Now, a lot of people feel that the +1 attack and defense don't really do as much as you think because it's just a number on the points. But the MP, you legitimately get more MP usage out of it throughout the early game, which is useful. But the other thing that it decides on, aside from those bonuses, is that it decides. So there are abilities you get via leveling up in the game.
Yeah. And
whatever path you pick, like sword and get rid of shield, or wand and get rid of shield, or whatever, that decides the path. Like that decides what abilities you get at what level.
Yeah.
So you can either get guard at level 5 and be able to guard, or you get guard at level like 15 or 20.
Yeah.
And it's like it's kind of like that. So realistically, that's gonna decide a portion of the run, because while having magic is good in Kingdom Hearts, and trust me, stuff like thunder and stuff is really good. I actually have a new method that I will bestow upon to you to get thunder and early, and then just continue on with the game. So the big thing is that you just want to be strong.
Oh,
And
fuck. I thought I landed.
So really what a lot of it's going to come down to for 100%ing is a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
Because you're going to grind levels and you're going to grind items for synthesis. And then, like I said, the tournaments, while difficult for a bit, ultimately will lead you to Sephiroth.
Okay.
Who is only one of the secret bosses. Sephiroth is one of the secret bosses, and then you have 2 other secret bosses you'll have to fight. You'll have the Phantom, which is all magic. All the time. Use magic. Have ethers. Go off. And then there's Kurt Zisa, which is named after a fan who designed the very boss that he's named after. Because they had a contest. And he is also a lot of magic. But at the same time,
goodbye.
no. So you're gonna have a lot more trouble with Kingdom Hearts 1 than Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
Because since it's not Final Mix Kingdom Hearts 2, you want to do data fights. So you're gonna have a lot more trouble with Kingdom Hearts 1. Because Kingdom Hearts 2's 100%, original 100%, is a lot easier because of the forms. Like the drive forms and stuff.
Yeah.
But Kingdom Hearts 1 is... The combat is clunky. Guarding and dodge rolling only sort of works because it's also clunky. It's gonna be a time. There's a lot of optional things that you're gonna want to beat. So like there's an early fight with Leon in the beginning of the game, where essentially the end of the cutscene after the fight is always going to be, oh, you're knocked out. You know, I think you overdid it, Leon, and then you're in the next cutscene. No matter whether you win or lose. However, if you win, I don't remember the actual item you get, but you get an item that, regardless, is going to be somewhat useful in the run. But again, I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch shorts. I have to see what he did for the original Kingdom Hearts run.
Yeah, I'll probably be watching the episode.
Because I have no idea.
I usually do for right before I do the challenge.
I have no idea.
Unless I absolutely know the game already,
Right.
and I know what 100% is.
I have no idea if stuff like Cloud or Leon are gonna be big.
Probably.
100% fights, because there's nothing that grades it aside from the abilities you get, which I think you maybe can get elsewhere, but I don't know for sure. I don't think so. That was weird. Oh, and then you have to get the 99 Dalmatians.
What?
So in Kingdom Hearts 1, they had a thing where all 99
I think
of the
I vaguely remember
all
that.
99 of the Dalmatians are hidden in chests around the worlds. And you have to essentially find them. That goes in line with completing Jiminy's journal, though. You have to complete Jiminy's journal.
I love how you're realizing all these things.
Yeah, because they're all the things that I always do last when I'm 100%ing Kingdom Hearts.
What do you legitimately? What is the worst thing to do?
The worst thing to do?
What is the thing that when you sit down to complete Kingdom Hearts, you're just like, oh fuck,
Probably
it's this.
completing Jiminy's journal, because it includes
Hard mode boys, not yet.
it includes mini games. Completing Jiminy's journal. So stuff like a time trial of the vines in Tarzan's world,
Okay,
which sounds fun. It's not.
I can believe it.
It's so.
I hate time trials in fucking any game.
So in Tarzan's world, there's a section of the world that's just called Vines 1 and Vines 2, and it's an upper section that you can fall down to a lower section and have to restart in. And essentially, it's you swing across 2 rooms of vines. Now the thing about the vine swing mechanic is everything is set to just X. So when you're on a vine, jump next to the next vine is on X. But if you're not careful with your timing, you'll end up clicking X and it'll read it as jump back to the past vine. So it's annoying. Plus the camera's kind of douchey during it. I would try to move a little less during that when you're shooting up at them.
fucking hate this.
If you want to do a different challenge? You feeling like it's gonna get to you?
I don't know yet.
You don't want to burn yourself out.
Yeah, no.
Complete the challenges and then be in just a bad mood going into like something like hard mode.
No. I get you. If anything, if the other because there are other challenges I can do. If this one starts getting to me, I'll try something else, and if anything, I could just start hard mode.
I'm gonna check something real quick about Kingdom Hearts, specifically Kingdom Hearts 2, because I forget the final mix has been the current copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 for a long time. Okay, so you're still in one. So I had to make sure because I didn't know. I was just making sure that critical mode wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 2 original.
And it's not?
It's not.
Okay.
Because if it was, you'd be in a lot of deep shit because I've never done a critical mode run. Because Kingdom Hearts 1, Final Mix or not, doesn't have critical mode.
Yeah.
But Kingdom Hearts 2, that's the dangerous one. Because, ooh boy, critical mode is a fucktard. You get XP, you get the abilities for leveling up, but your health does not budge.
Oh, that's fucked.
So you have the same amount of health the entire game. Yeah, and people 100% critical mode, meaning they fight shit like the data fights and everything with it. And I don't understand why they do it. I get the challenge, but that's just pain. That's agony.
Uh-oh. This would be... I mean, I get that it's a challenge, and that's why they didn't give it to me. This would be so much easier with the other booster.
I would say, it looks like you're trying to shoot and jump. I would say a lot of times jump, and then shoot above you. Because everything is jumping and moving above you.
Fuck.
So more likely than not, you're gonna end up...
Oh, I would like that, actually.
More likely than not, you're gonna end up getting... like they're gonna end up in the range of your blast. So I would say focus on the platforming and then, you know, shoot whatever the fuck you can.
They were very nice to me that time.
A little bit. There you go. He goes back.
No! No!
You're back at the train station.
Damn, not here.
You can just make him kill himself the other way.
I can't. He follows me.
There you go.
Well, that worked.
So, like, try to get them up, but, like, if they're not gonna budge, just try to just fucking get down there. Because you can hit them from above, and you're just gonna need to fucking slaughter them.
They're coming very slowly.
I don't know, I think you're...
No.
No, they're going pixel by pixel, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they were actually moving, because I feel like it was just going back and forth.
I fucked that one up. I don't think I have enough. I have to make a risky... Ooh.
Nice, there you go. Ooh, I don't like that one.
Better not to get the experience, my guy. Ooh. Okay.
Alright, there you go.
See, they were very nice with the choice of stage. Whoa. Not with the choice of enemies, though. Oh, that was good timing. Just die there. Okay. That's fine. Okay. This jump is gonna give me a heart attack. Okay. Oh, okay. Where do I go from here, though?
Oh. Oh.
Please stop panicking. Me.
Oh, you duck.
That's
Oh,
fine.
fuck. That's a lot of health.
It's half my health.
I don't like the appearing platforms.
I do like that health pickup, though. No. Oh, God. Ow.
That's unfortunate.
That was not fair.
You should take that health back.
Hello? That's not fair.
That
was
dick
not
move.
fair.
That was dick.
That was not fair at all. How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen?
That was dick ass.
There's no fucking checkpoints either.
Of course not.
Of course not. It's a challenge.
What do you think this is?
You think this is fucking Mario? No. You fuck.
I can't wait for you to fight Stealth Sneak.
What?
Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, I figured.
It's a chameleon boss. Clayton makes friends with a big heartless that is a chameleon. And the entire fight, Clayton's sitting on him while he is invisible until he is not invisible. The entire time you're in a very closed down area as he jumps around and strikes at you while he's invisible. Now he's not invincible, you can still hurt him, but he's a bitch while he's invisible. And meanwhile, Clayton's still shooting you with a shotgun. What a fucking fun fight. Steve says the stream appears to be unwatchable. The video only plays for about 2 seconds before the quality tanks.
Fuck. It is lagging a lot. Why? Yeah. Alright, well, I'll reset it, I guess.
Give us 1 second.
Stop the stream? Yeah, I'm doing it.